Joining me now is Brigitte Gabriel, chairman of Act for America, the nation's premier national security organization with over 1 million members. She's also New York Times best-selling author of 3 books. Her latest bestseller is Rise in Defense of Judeo-Christian Values and Freedom. Brigitte, thanks for joining me today.
Absolutely. Delighted to be with you.
So first of all, tell me about your book.
Well, I wrote my book, Rise, to encourage people to rise up in defense of our American freedoms. We are losing our freedoms right now before our very eyes. And look what we're going through. My book was written last year, and you would think it was written yesterday. And what makes my book Rise so unique is I not only talk about the problems facing our country, whether in education, whether in the internet, the new theater of war. I have a whole chapter about how the war of ideas is being won and lost on the internet, whether regarding terrorism. But at the end of every chapter, no matter what I'm talking about, I have a section titled Rise Up and Act, where I give 3 things you can do under 10 minutes that will make a difference for the country, and you can do them sitting in your pajamas, sipping your cup of coffee in the morning. Because here's the problem, Kyle. When I talk and people tell me, oh, Brigitte, I'm so educated on the issues. I listen to talk radio. I read articles. I watch Fox News. But I do not know what to do. That's what frustrates me. And that's when I wrote my book, because I wanted to mobilize people to understand how they can take action.
People listen, they have knowledge, but they don't know what to do. So when it comes to states like Virginia or Michigan or New York or all of these other states that are facing these, multi-week lockdowns, what should residents do?
Organize, come together, network. There is power in unity. There is power when people come together. My philosophy is 2% of the passionate will always rule the 98% indifferent. Our people love our country so much, but they do not know how to activate. A lot of people say, I'm praying for our country and I'm hoping for the best for our country. Well, that's not enough. And that's why, Kyle, I named my organization Act for America. Now, think about America, hope for America, pray for America, wish for America, but act for America. So now we are launching groups nationwide. If you have 5 friends who agree with you, who see eye to eye with you on how our country should run or what direction we should go, join together, form a group. Go to actforamerica.org and click on Get Involved. You can either become an activist, join us as an activist, start a group, get 5 of your friends to join you, and start taking action and connecting with other groups in your community. We will help you, we will guide you, we will mentor you. Just do something and just don't sit on the sidelines being frustrated.
So one of the ways that your organization is acting is you have created a Made in the USA national directory. Tell me about the reason behind that and what the latest is on that.
Our focus is national security, protecting America from all threats, foreign and domestic. And right now, China is the greatest threat to the United States and pretty much the world, not just the United States. But economically, we have become a dependent of China, not just dependent on China. So we want to encourage businesses and people making products in the United States, and we want to support these people. Because, look, Kyle, a lot of people don't mind paying extra few bucks for a product, whether a t-shirt or a widget, to make sure that we know that our country is prospering, our businesses are working, our people are employed, and our country is safe. So we launched a Made in the USA directory, the most extensive national directory. Go to our website, actforamerica.org. You'll be able to see the directory. We break it by sections. We have over 100 companies right now listed that manufacture products in the United States from start to finish. We break them down by category. We have a directory. We are adding to it. So if you're listening to us right now, anywhere you are in the USA, go to actforamerica.org, check out our Made in the USA directory, and if you see a company that you know of that manufactures in the United States that's not listed on our directory, please email us, let us know about them. We want to promote them. We want to promote manufacturing in America and product made in America.
Michigan is such a major manufacturing state. I can guarantee you that there are people listening right now who are manufacturers who would like to be on that list. So tell me how exactly they can get involved and they can be on that list.
email us. Go to our website, actforamerica.org, send us an email, let us know the name of your company, send us the link to your company. We will do our fact checking, background on you, because we want to make sure that we are honest with the American people and research companies who say, oh, we make products in the United States. We will vet you, and then we will be delighted to list you. We are actually starting a media blitz campaign promoting these companies nationwide. And look, Kyle, just like I am on your show right now, because you got an email from my publicist, we're doing this, promoting this list nationwide, and we're not getting any financial incentive from these companies. We don't want anything from you. We do not want any money. We just want to help our country, help our businesses, get Americans employed, get people manufacturing in the United States. And by the way, we are now working on the government level as well, introducing bills to bring back manufacturing to the United States. We are working now on 6 bills introduced in Congress. So if you go to our website and you click on Contact Congress, you will be able to see all our bills that now introduced in Congress with pre-written letters to your members of Congress. All you have to do is write your zip code, and we will give you the name of your elected official, their address, their email, and a pre-written letter for them. If you click on our high priority legislation, you will see all the bills that are now introduced that are on our high priority legislation. Make sure you sign up as an activist with Act for America so we can notify you when these bills start moving in Congress and come down for a vote, so you can call your elected official and make your voice heard. That's how we together can work to make sure our country is safe, our people are secure, and our businesses are prospering.
Now, President Trump, prior to coronavirus, I think he was making a lot of headway in terms of moving manufacturing back to America. What's your take on that?
Look, thank God we have President Trump in office, Kyle, because of all times in our history, he is a businessman who has been talking about China 30 years ago. I mean, I don't know if you've seen that interview between him and Oprah. You would think that interview was recorded last week. He was aware about what our dependency of China on China as a businessman more than any of our previous elected officials, both Democrats and Republicans on both sides. When he was running as candidate, Trump, people were laughing at him saying, oh, he's still living back in the 1990s. He was talking about China, bringing back manufacturing from China, ending our dependence on China. So right now, President Trump is doing everything he can to do exactly that. And that's why he's playing a tug and pull game with them. Because while we're still dependent on China right now, we're not going to wave a magic wand and overnight we're going to have manufacturing facilities built in Detroit and fully staffed manufacturing product. So while he is preparing the way to start building those manufacturing facilities, start bringing businesses and product to manufacture, we still have to be working with the Chinese to get our supplies until we are completely independent. And I can tell you, I am on a conference call with the White House weekly. So I understand what's happening behind the scenes, and we are working with the White House to bring back manufacturing to the United States, and we want every American citizen involved. Go to actforamerica.org and join us.
We've got about 30 seconds left. Tell me a little bit about those discussions that you have with the White House. Are they supportive of the bills that you're promoting?
That we are determined to bring back manufacturing to the United States and make America great again.
Listeners can go to actforamerica.org to learn more, to figure out ways to help, to get involved, to act for America. Brigitte Gabriel, Chairman of Act for America, thank you for joining me today.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure.
Brigitte Gabriel, author of Rise in Defense of Judeo-Christian Values and Freedom. To talk to her is very encouraging to hear that manufacturing in a Trump administration, in a Trump America, is on the rise. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm Kyle Olson. This is The Kyle Olson Show. You can find me on Twitter, Kyle Olson4, KYLEOLSON 4. Talk to you next week.